Well, we welcome you all to another Australia taking on South Africa T20 International. We're going to be running with the same teams as we did last game. Here I am. Hello. We're going to get into this one very shortly. Obviously, Australia, they absolutely smashed South Africa in the first game. Once again, we've lost the toss, which is unusual because normally South Africa lose the toss. They decided to bat first in the first game. They're going to bowl first in this one, so we've got to set a target. In our version of how things played out, Australia won by 2 wickets in the first match of the series, so they are up 1-0. Obviously today, win the match, win the series. Easy as you like. David Warner and Aaron Finch to start things off for the Aussies. Alright, let's get stuck straight into the action. I could see that gap before the ball was even bowled. You just know Finch is very strong off the back foot. He loves to punch it through point and through backward of point. And this one, just a short ball wide outside off. Not a great way to start. Hashtag smash the label down the bottom there. Oh, that's better, but it's absolutely flown off the pitch. It's 4 byes. So I guess the perfect start from an Australian point of view. Not great if you're Kagiso, Rabada or South Africa. Again, tries to go with that slap through the offside, almost a tight run out. Edged, over the keeper's head for this short ball strategy from Rabada, not working. It is not working at all. That time he pitched it up, and I reckon that's wide. No, it's not. 14 for none. Oh, shot by Warner. Was short from Rabada and pulled it away for 4, which was interesting. I don't understand. They had a slight change in the field at the start of the over, and it just meant if that ball was short, Warner was able to take it on well and truly, trying to drive through that one. No run. Oh, can't get onto that. Tight single. Gets home. 9. 29 for none. So the end of 3 overs, Australia going at 9.67 an over, and Aaron Finch driving through the offside for 4. Gee, this has been a good start. I mean, there's been a few extras, but it's been a good start. Oh, shot! The first maximum of the innings by Aaron Finch. Straight over, long off, 136 metres. Smashed on the full toss. So Warner struggling a little bit to find the middle of the bat, but Finch is doing a very nice job. Australia 43 for none after 4. Oh, shot, that's 6. That is all the way by David Warner. Gee, it must be a big boundary out there if that's 109 metres. Finally found the middle of his bat. Oh, I reckon it's close. The finger goes up. Oh, I don't know if it hit me outside the line. I think that's the one thing I got to look at here. Aaron Finch's in such good form that I'm going to take the review. So original decision given out. Impact in line. Wickets hitting. Aaron Finch will remain out. Australia lose the review. Gee, it swung in a hell of a lot late. Now, I didn't realise this the other day, but it was the first time Smith and Warner... Oh, that's the same ball. That's exactly the same ball. And I played it exactly the same. Smith goes, first ball. Staying on a hat-trick. Australia 50 for 2. A little bit of a turnaround in this over. I was going to say, I didn't realise it last time, but actually, let's get through this hat-trick ball first. It's going to be a little single. But it was the first time that both Warner and Smith had journeyed back to South Africa since the ball tampering scandal of 2018, I guess it was. Really awkward angle, and Wade plays such weird shots. It's really difficult for him to actually get onto these ones. Oh, found the gap, David Warner. Found the boundary, David Warner. Power play done for Australia. 56 for 2. Oh, but he's just in some good touch at the moment. That one might find the boundary, and it does. Oh, Wade goes with the pull shot. It was short, and it's over the top for 6. Oh, nice. Over the top. 4 more. Just a minor thing, but there's been 4 balls without a boundary. Australia will be looking to change that. Warner pulls this one all the way to the fence. And it's a no ball. Or to the rope, sorry. It was dropped on the rope, but I believe he was outside or touching. We're going to have a look at this. The foot of Tender Bavuma on the rope. Right there. So it ended up being 6. I think the biggest problem with South Africa is they've bowled too short in this match. They've allowed the Aussies to get underneath the ball too many times. As you can see, again, another short ball. And the aggressive nature wins out again. A top edge over the keeper's head for 4. That's another no ball. You cannot... AI. Alright, let me tell you how to play the game, because you clearly don't know how to play. When your bowler has no stamina, as you can clearly see here, and you try to bowl an effort ball with them, it becomes a no ball. Don't do it. Oh. Can't hit the free hit. 10 overs gone, 106 for 2. Edged and taken. Matthew Wade departs. South Africa finally get that wicket they were after. So Wade for 19 goes 108 for 3, Australia. Mitchell Marsh. 6 runs. Happy to take on any gaps they leave behind for me. I reckon I can do that again. It's reasonably short. This time Warner goes in that zone. Sort of really slapping it behind him. And that is the 50 up for David Warner. 6 fours, 2 sixes. So 8 boundaries in his 51 runs. That's out. Yep, I've played all around that ball. Warner goes for 51. I just didn't play the line of the ball. And it ended up getting me out. Silly goose. Alex Carey now out in the middle. He's happy to just donk it onto that behind square region on the leg side. What the Aussies can end up with. Top edge, that'll be 4. I can't see anyone stopping that. Goes all the way. There's no reason for that to be short and wide. And again, I've hit it straight to the fielder. Mitch Marsh goes for 12. Australia lose their 5th wicket. All of a sudden, South Africa might be able to reduce this total a little bit. Or does it find a gap? It does, and it's 4 from Agar. Oh, great shot from Alex Carey. Straight down the ground for 6. That is the short boundary. There is still 36 balls in this Australian innings remaining. Has another boundary. I mean, there's 34 balls, but even if we go to run a ball from here, it's 187. The bite of 187. Is that the bite of 87? Shot. Great shot. All the way, is it? No, it's not. Regardless, Australia 161 for 5 with 5 overs to come. Should make 210. Out. Oh, he's not got up. Oh my goodness, De Kock. What was he doing? He was stuck in the previous animation. So previous delivery was a no ball. Free hit for Ashton Agar. Does he make the most of it? Oh, gee, that was a great bit of fielding in the deep. The Aussies are coming back for 3. But South Africa saved 3 runs there. That was epic. It's a full toss. You hit it anyway. Short, in the air, might be taken. Fielder gets it. Agar departs. He'll go for 15, sorry. And South Africa get another one. 170 for 6, Australia. Oh, Stark goes down the wicket. I think it could be taken. It's a high ball. And the man gets under it. Stark goes for 1. South Africa get yet another wicket. So Pat Cummins, we know what he can do in 2020s. Edged. And it's going to be a boundary, so a bit of luck. Oh, shot. 6. It was low and hard and found the boundary. Look at this. It never really kept that high off the ground, but it just absolutely flew. And again, this time into the gap at cover. Oh, what a shot from Carey. Short, pulled, should be out, taken. Carey finally goes. Oh, straight through him. On a hat-trick, Rabada. Yep, pretty good. Cummins out for 5, 191 for 9. So all of a sudden, Australia could end up with a sub-200 score here. Rabada on a hat-trick. And he's got it! Oh, I tried to take it on. The hat-trick to Rabada. Oh, it's disappointing. But that's just, the way the innings finished. We end up with 191, which is probably not a great way to finish. After we looked on track for 200. Didn't even finish the innings out. Maybe that will hurt us. But at the end of the day, 191 is a really good score. So here is the first of the 3 that result in this Rabada hat-trick. Alex Carey caught in the deep. Second one, Pat Cummins in swinging Yorker, exploding the stumps out of the ground. And then once again to Adam Zampa, same sort of shot, same delivery, little bit of more of a Yorker. And Rabada ends on a hat-trick. 4 for 17. Australia 191 all out. You can have a look at the scorecard there. David Warner, highest score there with 51. Alex Carey's 38. Also handy. Aaron Finch making a little contribution as well. And from the bowling side of things, Rabada with 4. Stain and Peklaqueo with 2. Shamsi took 1. And there was a wicket for Ngidi as well, who was also expensive. Which pretty much all the bowlers were, to be honest. So Australia will be looking to keep South Africa quiet early. 192 on the board. It's all about the power play and the start. Oh, down the ground, that'll be 4. First boundary of the day goes the way of Bavuma. Or at least of the night. Yeah. Oh, that's in there, the gap as well. That should be 4 more runs. It's a great start in the first over here. Oh. 4 more runs with a little inside edge. This time they find the gap again. Should be 2 actually. This ball racing away from Adam Zampa. Oh, 3rd run is suicide here. Yep, out. So the first wicket falls. It's going to be Bavuma. There was never a 3rd run there. Cummins easy as you like. Bavuma out for 10. South Africa lose their first wicket for 19. And now Faf du Plessis also out in the middle. 2 overs gone, 1 for 19. 19 for 1. Oh, an edge. And again, it finds the gap and the boundary for South Africa. Edged. Oh, it's through the gap of the slips. Actually have 2 guys in there. Finds the middle of the both of them. But it's been a pretty good over from Kane Richardson, apart from that first ball, which went to the boundary. And its last ball is also going to go to the boundary. So in the end, it's still 9 from it. 37 for 1. Not a heap of runs off this one so far. This has to be a good delivery, this one. And it's not. Because it goes to the boundary. It's 4 runs. Oh, thick edge. Single to finish off that Richardson over. At the end of the power play, South Africa 54 for 1. Out! And it's Agar, the man who delivered the hat-trick in the real world last game. Getting that wicket breakthrough. Little edge, good take by Carey. Faf du Plessis on his way. He's out for 22. Oh, and another one! And he's on a hat-trick this time in the game! Can we do it? Come on, Agar! Really fired it in on the stumps. I mean, it's a bit of hacking going on there with Alex Carey, but a good take. Clausen out for 1. Oh no, he's out first ball. It's a golden duck. Agar on a hat-trick. And it's Miller on strike. Oh, do I just go for the one through the gate like I've been doing? Yes. Oh, it gets the outside edge. And it might be a run out yet. Oh dear. Almost a hat-trick to Ashton Agar. But a very good over. Just 2 from it. Now Zampa in the bowl. Gee, what an over from Agar's point of view. And it did bump the run rate up over 10 and over needed. This is exactly what Australia were hoping that their spinners would be able to do. Keep them quiet. Edged and taken! Another spinning wicket. This time it's Zampa. So it's David Miller out for 2. South Africa stumble. They were 50 for 1. They're now 58 for 4. In the air. In the gap. And a boundary. Oh, gee, just. Thought I almost did enough on the rope there. But Ashton Agar back on. And he just fires it through to Carey, who can't take the catch this time. Oh, how has that missed the stumps? Oh my goodness. That was another really good over from Ashton Agar. Look at that run rate. It's dipped to just below 7 now. So the spinners of Australia doing the job at keeping South Africa quiet. No, I think this one threw him. Hits the stumps. Oh, it's edged. The keeper can't take it. 12 overs gone. 79 for 4. Oh, that's plumb. It looks plumb to me. I'm going to go upstairs. Like, did it turn enough? I'd like to think it was going to turn enough. Pitching in line. Impact in line. Wickets missing. It was too high. There's too much bounce in this wicket. Goodness gracious me. I thought this was plumb. Well, there you go. Agar, last ball of his over. And his spell is a dot. 2 for 13 from 4. Extraordinary economy. And it's pretty much done enough to set Australia up for a win in this match. Same with Adam Zampa. South Africa need 110 from the final 7 overs. They just have not been able to get any runs on the board with these two bowling so well. So South Africa need 20 and over. There's another edge. I'm just going to feel my slips. Pretorius is going to nick it again. Now have a look at this field. I'm so confident he's going to edge this ball that I've got this field. Oh, somebody is going to take a catch. He's going to nick it straight to somebody. Yes, the keeper. Yes, it does. My goodness. This is ridiculous. Dwayne Pretorius goes for 19, South Africa 95 for 5. You know what, I'm feeling generous. We've got so many runs in the bank, we'll keep the field. No, there you go. There it is. Oh, that's pretty close. I reckon it's swinging down. Oh, De Kock, we believe, is also stuck in edge mode. That's why he's found the boundary. Let's get our field back. Get that edge and get that wicket. Now, unfortunately for Quinton de Kock, he's going to depart by sending it to one of our slips. Oh my god, he hit the middle of the bat! What is going on? He was stuck! And he's brought up a 50. No, I will not accept this. This is going to be a nick. You are going to get out. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for your service, Quinton. We will send you on your way. It was just a one-time thing, obviously. This is a great glitch in this game, but it's also a little bit annoying, I guess. If they just nick everything, you can just set the field like this and they all get out. Quinton de Kock goes for 51. South Africa is 6 down. They're not going to win this match. Dale Steyn into bat. Dale Steyn almost out. Oh, that's pretty close. There's an edge, and it's taken. 7 wickets down. An edge onto the pad. Richardson ends up with a couple. And Steyn departs. South Africa. I mean, the game's pretty over. 117 for 7. Oh, this could be run out. And it is. Oh, it finds the direct hit. And Beck-Lukwayo goes. Who's that in the deep? Number 4. Matthew Wade, I think. I don't think that's his actual number, but certainly what he's wearing in the game. Rabada goes for a duck. 119 for 8. 2 balls to come. Still game well beyond doubt. Australia's not really caring too much about anything that's happening out in the middle. They need 52 from the final ball of the Pat Cummins over. It's going to be 4 more runs, but the scoreboard, I guess, in that over flattered South Africa. Australia, absolutely dominant performance. 47 run victors. Probably should have been about 60 odd runs if I didn't let him score 15 or 16 runs in that last couple of overs. But a big turnaround from Australia halfway point in that game. They took 3 for 3 as South Africa looked strong in the chase. And the Aussies winning by 47 runs in the end. Rabada, the player of the game, really? He did take 4 wickets. I probably thought Ashton Agar's bowling and economicalness was the best sort of worthiness of being player of the game. But I thought Rabada was obviously very good with the ball as well. 4 for 17, kept Australia to 191. They should have easily gotten 200 in the end. Warner and de Kock, I guess, you know, even with the scores, but I thought Agar was probably the player of the game with just the way he bowled, and I think he even had a couple of runs with the bat just to be a little bit of an extra contributor. But at the end of the day, Australia winning by 47 runs, just doing the job, getting it done, and they win the series 2-0. We will bring you Game 3 very shortly, everyone, on when's Game 3 happening? Game 3 will be happening on Wednesday. You guys will be able to see that on my channel as well. We'll get that done. Have a good one. I'll see you all later. Goodbye.